What's going on, great people? Welcome once again to Investing and Trading Made Simple. I am your host, Cedric Threet, aka Simple Cedric, and that's what I'm here to do. Make investing and trading simple and show you how to get in the game. So let's get started. As always, I need to let you know that this video is strictly for educational purposes and that I am in no way affiliated with any type of financial services company. Also, this is not an attempt to sell you nor suggest any product to you, and to let you know that investing and trading involves risk. You can get substantial gains, but you can also get substantial losses. So let's get into today's class. Today we're going to be talking about charts. We're going to be talking about the charts. When you're talking about charts when it comes to investing and trading, there are three types. You have a line chart, a bar chart, and also a candlestick chart. So how do you read these charts? You see this doctor here examining this x-ray. Doctors spend countless hours doing research so that when it's time for them to read an x-ray or a chart from their patient, they know exactly what they're looking at. The same is true with you when it comes to reading charts for investing and trading. You need to do research, you need to read up on some things, you need to do something just like you're doing right now, watching this little training video, so you can know how to read the charts. You need to know what you're looking at when you look at these charts. So let's take a look at them. Here you see a line chart, a bar chart, and a candlestick chart. And let's say for the sake of the example, we want to set this up as an hourly chart. You can set your charts up to be daily charts, or you can set them up for 5 minutes or 15 minutes or weekly, monthly, however you want to look at the chart. But let's say for the sake of this example, this is an hourly chart. Now this line chart is only going to show you the close every hour, the closing price of the particular stock you're looking at every hour. Now the bar chart will show you the opening price. It will show you how low it got in that particular hour, how high the price rose that particular hour, and also the closing price for that particular hour. And then here you have your candlestick chart, which basically will tell you the same thing as a bar chart. The difference is the candlestick chart has what's called a body. It has a body. This is the body of the candle. But it will also show you the opening price, the low for that particular hour, the highest price for that particular hour, and the closing price. And then it also has what's called a wick. It has a wick here at the top and a wick at the bottom. That's what those lines are. Those are called wicks because candles have wicks. And some candlesticks will have wicks and some won't. And that's for another class. We'll get into that a little later. But over here you can see I'm doing the same thing, but they are colored. The green ones indicate that it was going up that hour. The red one indicates that the stock was going down that particular hour. Here's the candlestick. The only difference is you have here where the body is colored. If it's green, it means that it was going up that hour. If it's red, it means that it was going down that hour. So what's trending? What's trending? Stocks can only go one of three ways. They can either go up during an uptrend, they can go down during a downtrend, or they can go sideways. If they're going up, they're said to be what's called bullish. And if they are going down, they're said to be what's called bearish. And the reason why they're called bullish is because a bull actually attacks by lowering its head and then coming up on its prey. That's why it's called bullish. Whereas a bear will stand on its hind legs and come down on its prey. That's why it's called bearish. Now let's take a look at this chart. Here is a chart of Nike that I pulled up, and it's on a 1-day interval. And this is a line chart. This is only telling you the closing price every day on this daily chart. The closing price. All of this movement here represents the closing price on these particular days. Now here you have a bar chart. Now the bar chart, it will tell you the opening price, it will tell you the low, it will tell you the high, and the close. That's what the bar chart does. And notice these are green and red. They're colored. The green one means that this particular stock, in this case Nike, it was bullish that day. And when it's red, it was bearish that day. And here you have that same chart as a candlestick chart. Now it's a candlestick chart. And it will basically tell you the same thing that that bar chart told you. But you look at these candles, they're colored and the bodies are shaded in. And it will give you your opening price right there, your closing price right there. Then you have your wicks at the top represent the highest price. And then you have your wick at the bottom representing your lowest price. The two most important words to remember. Two most important words to remember when reading a chart. Support and resistance. Support is the price level where a stock has difficulty falling below. And then you have resistance, which is the price level where a stock has difficulty breaking through. You hear people all the time say, buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high. Well, what if you buy low and it keeps going lower? Or what if you sell high and it keeps going higher? You need to know what the support and resistance levels are. You can look at it kind of like this. Chances are you're either sitting in a chair right now watching this video, or even if you're standing, you have a floor in the room where you are. That floor is your support. And if you look up, you'll see the ceiling. That ceiling is your resistance. If you toss a ball up and it hits that ceiling, it's going to come right back down. Some people, they like to explain it kind of like being in an apartment building. Let's say you live on the third floor. If you're on the third floor, then your floor is the people on the second floor. Your floor is support for you, but it's resistance for them. This would be support for you, but it would be resistance for people on the second floor. And the same with the people, let's say, on the fourth floor who live above you. Your ceiling is support for them, but it's resistance for you. So that's how support and resistance works. Here you have another chart which explains it. You'll see here where you've got here resistance, then the stock came down, found a level of support, people started buying, it went back up, it found the level of resistance again, the stock came back down, found the level of support, and then it started rising again until it met more resistance and it came right back down. Wow. Look at how much you've learned today. You should really be proud of yourself. I mean, you have learned the difference between a bar chart, a line chart, and a candlestick chart. You have learned what support and resistance is. You've learned that a stock can only go three ways. It can go up, down, or sideways. You've even learned the terms bull and bear and what they mean. Because I know you've heard that before and you wonder, why do they call this a bull and why do they call this a bear market? So now you know. That's awesome. You should really be proud of yourself, and I'm proud of you as well. And I thank you for sticking with me this far. I hope you continue. Keep those comments coming. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, let people know because I told you we were going to keep this thing real and we were going to keep it simple. It may not be easy, but it can be made simple. And hopefully, I am making it simple for you because that's my game. That's my goal, rather. I want to keep it simple and I want to show you how to get in this game. So, until next time, go out, be great, and I'll see you on the next video.